Welcome back. Traffic police are hoping to locate a driver who struck and killed a pedestrian last night. We understand the man was walking across East Street South around 9 o'clock when that hit and run occurred. Traffic Superintendent Ken Strawn was on the scene.
Officers responded and located the lifeless body of the male lying on the western side of the street here at this location. Unfortunately, it is understood that a gray or light blue colored Honda type vehicle, which allegedly was responsible for this incident, fled the scene traveling in a northern direction from this location. And the victim was examined by EMS personnel, and it was found that he had expired at this location.
Now, that accident pushes the traffic fatality count to 26 for the year. According to Superintendent Strawn, East Street South continues to be a challenge for pedestrians attempting to cross that busy roadway. He offers this advice to motorists.
To encourage you motorists out there on the streets to please once again exercise extreme caution and care while you are out there on the streets. In addition, those of you who seek the opportunity to jog, walk, or ride your bicycles during the dark periods, ensure that if you are doing any of those things, that you are in a littered area, or if not, your apparel must be of such that persons can see you while they are driving.
And a police officer remains hospitalized in serious condition tonight while the hunt is still on for the gunman responsible for that shooting. Central Detective Unit Superintendent Paul Rose says the off-duty officer was in the area of Woods Alley off Wolf Road around 10:30 last night when he was shot.
He was visiting his female friend when he was accosted by a male wearing mask who opened fire on him. He was shot multiple times about the body. EMS responded to the scene along with a team of officers, and he has been transported to hospital in serious condition. At this preliminary stage, we don't have a motive for this, and but we are continuing our investigations here tonight to unravel this latest shooting.
The majority of vendors on Arawak Key and Potters Key Dock have made arrangements to pay up on thousands of dollars in overdue rent. But Agriculture Minister V. Alfred Gray says up until Friday, there were about 5 vendors who did not meet a September 30th deadline to make arrangements with the government to begin paying on outstanding balances.
I can assure you that we have no intention of making life difficult for anybody, but we will expect their compliance with the agreement which they made with this ministry to do that which is right.
Now, several weeks ago, agricultural officials met with vendors to decide on an amicable agreement which would allow vendors to pay a set amount on the arrears while keeping their leases current. It was agreed that vendors on Arawak Key would pay $200 a month, while Potters Key Dock vendors would pay $100 a month. Arawak Key vendors are advised to visit the Department of Lands and Surveys to make payments, while vendors on Potters Key should visit the Ministry of Agriculture's Potters Key office. Vendors who refuse to begin making payments on their arrears risk being shut down. Well, thousands of young people taking to the streets today for the annual Youth March and Rally. Joining them was Youth, Sports and Culture Minister, the Honorable Dr. Daniel Johnson. Now, the main message of Youth Month is that the majority of our youth live constructive, productive lives and contribute greatly to national development. And today, members of those youth groups, including the Guides, Scouts, Pathfinders, and students, proved just that as they marched in solidarity. Today's event is just one of many taking place this month. Others will focus on the idealism and dedication of the many youth organizations that work to nurture the country's most precious resource. Individual youth leaders and outstanding young people will also be highlighted. Well, this concludes this segment of the news. Don't go away. Julian Gibson is up next with sports.